okay? So if you're looking at the front side where it says Shabbat in the round, and yours has a pink part that says sheet music, then you're reading the sheet music like the old Shabbat in the round book, but clearer. If you don't have a pink thing that says sheet music, you just have the lyrics. So if you're not a musically inclined person and looking at the sheet music bothers you, use the one that doesn't say sheet music. And if you like following the sheet music, you can do that one as well, okay? And I'm hoping in the coming months that we can put them all together. Right now, it was too much material for our printer, so we have 2 versions. We wore it out. Nope. Right to left, sorry.
One, two. Can you hear me? They missed that whole riff.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. There it is.
Good
We
job.
have 3 seats here that are calling your name. If you want to join us in the middle, you're welcome to.
Well, good Shabbos, everyone. My name is Barney Tabak. I'm a member of the board and head of the membership committee. Got some announcements. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. First, CNT Next Gen invites young adults 21 to 40 to join a night of laughs at Bagel Mania's Backroom Comedy Night on Thursday, August 29th at 7 p.m. Tickets for the event are $20 to attend, and space is limited. Be sure to register on our website calendar to attend. Next Friday, Shabbat, August 30, we're having Sunday Shabbat with a taste of ice cream oneg to follow. CNT's Social Justice Committee is holding a 50 years of social justice event on Saturday, September 7th, starting at 4 p.m. The program will feature 2 sessions led by our clergy, examining topics including reproductive and voting rights, and in the context of social justice from a Jewish lens. Light nosh will be provided. Please register on our website. The high holidays are approaching, and it's a good time to remember our high holidays food drive. We will be collecting non-perishable items during the holidays to help support the JFSA's food bank, which not only offers pop-up pickup locations, but now also delivers grocery items to those in need. Please join us for a very special Rule by the Pool and Levlock crossover event on Wednesday, September 4th at 7 p.m. Space is limited, so please RSVP on our website to receive the location of the event. And finally, on Tuesday, the film Havara is showing 12 chairs. Doors open at 5:30, and the film starts at 6. Still plenty of room. Just need to go to the live website and RSVP. Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody sing. I want to hear somebody sing. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody sing. All right, now it's your turn. What do you want to hear or see or feel or do? What was that? Laugh. All right. I want to hear somebody laugh. I want to hear somebody laugh. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody laugh. All right, anyone else? We're quiet tonight.
Yes, Jen.
Peace. I want to see peace in our world. I want to see shalom down in the valley and over yonder. I want to see peace in our world. Anyone else? One more? Yes.
And over there?
Heal. I want to feel healing. I want to feel healing down in the valley and over yonder. I want to feel healing. I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody pray.
That comes after I do the announcements. Good Shabbos, everyone. I love these new books. Now I can read the print. What do you think?
Gorgeous.
I said, just pretend, I need the big fonts. This is wonderful. So one of the characteristics of this service, aside from the music, which is so very special, kind of with a bluegrass tinge to it from Nefesh Mountain, is the fact that instead of a formal sermon, most of the time we share vignettes. And so I was thinking about this particular service and what vignettes I wanted to share. And it got me thinking about what all rabbis think this time of year, which is the high holidays. And while I'm toiling away, anticipating what I'm going to speak on in 6 weeks, well, we need to start toiling ourselves because we have a month called Elul. Now, Elul doesn't start for another 10 days or so. It's September 4th. But it is that whole month preceding the Jewish high holidays that we as a people are taught to blow the shofar at Shachrit in the morning, to hear the sound of the shofar, and to begin that process of introspection, reflection, and tshuva. And so the reflections that I've picked are ones that are going to gently move us in that direction, give you pause to think, and hopefully they'll stay with you, not just tonight, but through the entire month of Elul. So I want to hear everybody sing. I want to hear everybody pray. Shabbat Shalom.
I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want We come from a tale told long ago, passed down by the waves and the wind. We've made it this far together, you know. Come, brothers and sisters, let's sing. Hine ma tovu ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Come gather round and hear the song. If you're a wandering kind, 'cause you can make it alone, but just so you know, we leave no one behind. Our mothers and fathers who've weathered the storms grow strong in the trials of their times. So we brothers and sisters, Lador Vador, carry on with this song in our lives. Hine ma tovu ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Yai-da-dai-dai-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. Yai-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. Yai-da-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai. Yai-da-dai-dai-dai-dai. We'll sing out this song for years to come, in a story without an end, for how good it is to be among our brothers and sisters and friends. That's such a good warm-up for my vocal range. You'll notice also in these new Sidurim that there are choices for prayers, because we may decide to use a different melody, but we only draw from so many for this particular service. So if you notice there's 2 Hine Matovs or 2 Shalom Alechems or so on, you'll see that one of them will be used, but not both. So it'll keep you on your toes. We invite Kelly to light our Shabbat candles tonight. We join together to bring in the light of Shabbat. Bring in the light, bring in the light, bring in the light of Shabbat. We light the lights of Shabbat. Bring in the light, bring in the light, bring in the light of Shabbat. We light the lights of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. May you have a peaceful day. Shabbat Shalom. May you have a restful day. Bring in the light, bring in the light, bring in the light of Shabbat. We light the lights of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav etzivanu. Lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner shel Shabbat,
להדליק נר של שבת. יאי די די די, יאי די די די, יאי די די, יאי די די, יאי די די די, yai dai dai dai, yai dai dai, yai dai dai.
I had a long chat with the composer of this piece earlier today. I said, we're still doing your Shalom Aleichem at Shabbat in the Round. And he let me know that he's coming out with a new album soon, so we might have to update it.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bohem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem. Barchuni Shalom Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzidchem LeShalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem.
If you're following the sheet music, we're on 3B now.
Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Come all of you, come all of us,
Bless the one who blesses. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Blessed is the blessed one. Blessed is the giver of blessing. Blessed in this moment now and every now too. Blessed is the blessed one. Blessed is the giver of blessing. Blessed in this moment now and every now too. Come, come all of you. Come all of us and bless the one who blesses. Come, come all of you. Come all of us. Please rise and bless the one who blesses. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Come, come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses.
Starting late in summer, Jews will begin a soul journey of return. September 4th, the beginning of the Jewish month of Elul. We point our hearts back to our spiritual center, to home. We consider the past year and how we can return to our best selves, return to the sacred, return to community, return to compassion, return to the one eternal God, return to our intentions. Engaging in this process of return promises nothing less than transformation. This practice is so valuable that the entire Jewish month of Elul, which precedes the High Holy Days, is set aside for reflection, a time you take stock of where you are, and who you are meant to be. It's a journey we take every year. The turning toward home is both an individual and a collective journey. And when you take the first step on the path, you join the stream of souls who are also seeking to return. The primary cosmic energy at this time of year is summed up in the Hebrew word for return, teshuvah. It has multiple meanings: return, a turning, turn back or turn about, restore, repair, refresh. You make tshuva when you are engaged in self-reflection and repair. You examine the past year in all its facets, take responsibility, and attempt to set things right. In so doing, you recommit to becoming your best self. And so every year at this time, we return to the same metaphors of brokenness and wholeness in our prayers and text. For these themes are urgently relevant right now. Our world continues to be profoundly disrupted by war, injustice, and heartbreaking division. climate degradation, racial injustice, global migration, and assaults on democratic ideals which have become part of our consciousness and daily concerns. This, my friends, is the water we swim in. And using the lens of what is broken and whole, it helps us tell the truth about our own lives at this moment in time. What needs repair in ourselves and our relationship and our world. The Jewish high holidays are often mischaracterized by an overemphasis on judgment. Equally present, however, is the quality of compassion. And compassion is so important this year. We are living in a world in tremendous need of healing, personally and nationally. And so let's ask ourselves, looking through the lens of compassion and kindness, what could you forgive yourself and others for this year?
I find it no accident that Rabbi moved his reflection between Baruch Hu and Shema. It's a moment for us to think about the many ways that we declare that God is one. Our minhag hamakom, our custom here, is to stand for Shema. But if you're already sitting, you can stay sitting. If you're already standing, you stay standing. Different from our Amidah prayers, where it is the standing prayer, where we show our reverence in that way. The Shema is sandwiched between prayers of love. Love for one another, love for God. And when we love someone, we sit down, we hold their hand, we give them a hug. You don't need to stand up to show that you love someone. And so we enwrap our hearts with love as we declare the watchword of our faith.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malachuto Leolam Va'ed. And you shall love, Adonai, with all your soul, and all your mind, and teach these words, through day and night, to all your children, for it's their right, and wear them proudly as a sign upon your hands, and as a crown above your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorpost of your house, and on your gates throughout all time. And you shall love, Adonai, with all your soul, and all your mind, and teach these words, through day and night, to all your children, for it's their right, and wear them proudly as a sign upon your hand, and as a crown before your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorpost of your house, and on your gates throughout all time.
Preparing for the high holidays typically starts in August. This year, beginning of September. As late summer bursts into full bloom, and we remember the destruction of the ancient temples in Jerusalem, or Tisha B'Av. Yet this devastation wasn't the end as today's vibrant Judaism emerged from its aftermath. This lesson applies to our lives as well. By confronting what has broken, we can see what can rise from the ashes. This week we review the past year, reflecting on both the whole and the broken. And while the Hebrew word teshuvah is usually translated repentance, its meaning is not entirely conveyed by this word. Teshuvah is somewhat broader and deeper, meaning also return. As human beings, we often lose sight of what's important. It's surprisingly easy to drift through life, sometimes exiling parts of ourselves. The process of teshuvah beckons us to come back home to ourselves and our center. We ask ourselves, how have we experienced spiritual growth this year? Many of us have experienced profound spiritual connections, whether in a redwood forest, at a baby's birth, or even in our own sanctuary. In these moments, you may feel your ego's boundaries soften or vanish, sensing a connection to all that is. Though fleeting, these experiences reveal a unity beneath the separateness of daily life. Ma Norah, how awesome would it be to heighten our awareness of when the sacred intersects with the ordinary. All God ever says is, return to me, says Rabbi Lawrence Kushner. All God ever says is, return to me. And so we ask, who or what has uplifted us this year? And describe a moment when you felt a sense of sacred connection.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. יאללה לילה, 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 יאללה לילה. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai?
Number 7, or page 7. We ask God to protect us as we lie down tonight.
Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom Sukat shlomecha ufros aleinu. Sukat shlomecha amen. When I lay my head down tonight beneath your shelter of everlasting light, God, may I wake to a world renewed, filled with love and gratitude, filled with love and gratitude. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomereinu lechayim, ufros aleinu. Sukat shlomecha ufros aleinu. Sukat shlomecha amen. Amen.
And so part of tshuva is examining our relationship between ourselves and God, and revisitation to our own sense of self and ego and who we are in relationship to God, and finally, our relationship between ourselves and family and friends and our community. Those are the 3 steps that I hope that you'll remember as we approach the month of Elul. Spiritually, the only question I want you to ask when you are in conflict is, what is my responsibility for it? What is my part? How can I prevent it from happening again? Whether it's a conflict between you and God, whether it's a conflict with yourself, an inner turmoil, or between you and friends and family or community. Colleague Rabbi Devon Speyer has revisited the classic Serenity Prayer with this in mind, that the entire Jewish moral system is based foremost on the notion that we are made in the image of God, B'Tselem Elohim, and that our relationship to ourselves both reflects and sets the standard for how we must live. And so he wrote an affinity prayer, changed the words a little bit, and this is what he wrote. God, grant me the affinity to accept myself as I am, the courage to separate who I am from what others expect from me, and the wisdom to know the difference.
As we prepare for our Amidah prayers, we begin with Adonai Sifatai Tiftach normally. And Shabbat in the round, we begin Adonai and we fill in the blank. What are we here for in this moment? What do we need in this evening that has fallen on Shabbat? What do we need? We made a conscious decision in your new Siddur not to give all of the 7 blessings of the Amidah written out for you, but instead to give you the first 3, and then in the remainder of silent prayer to truly look inside of yourself and find your prayer on this Shabbat. Not to sit down and wait for everyone else to be finished, but to really look inside and take that time. So we begin, Adonai, love me, Adonai, release me, Adonai, heal me, Adonai, guide me, whatever it is. Think of what that action word is for you tonight.
Adonai, love me, Adonai, love me, Adonai, love me, please love me, Adonai. Adonai, guide me, Adonai, guide me, Adonai, guide me, please guide me, Adonai.
I look to you to fill in the blank, because whatever your word is tonight, it's probably someone else's too. Relax us. I need that one.
Adonai, relax us, Adonai, relax us, Adonai, relax us, please relax us, Adonai.
Heal us.
Adonai, heal us, Adonai, heal us, Adonai, heal us, please heal us, Adonai.
Right, one more to share. Yeah. Strength.
Adonai, strengthen us, Adonai, strengthen us, Adonai, strengthen us, please strengthen us, Adonai. Adonai, love me, Adonai, love me, Adonai, love me, please love me, Adonai.
We rise now for our Amidah prayers. You can say them as written. You can say what's in your heart. You can say them aloud. You can say them silently. When you have completed your own private prayers, please be seated.
Adonai, love me, Adonai. Love me, Adonai. Love me, please love me, Adonai.
We're going to shake things up a little bit, and we're not retiring Debbie Friedman's Misha Berach, don't worry. But we're adding Cantor Becky Mann's Misha Berach, which is one of her newer compositions. It's really beautiful, and I want you to learn a piece of it before we share in this healing prayer together. In our Jewish custom, when you teach a lesson or you learn a lesson, you dedicate it to someone. So as we learn this new Misha Berach tonight, I dedicate it to my sister, who is in need of all of our healing prayers as she battles breast cancer. And I dedicate it to all of your loved ones who are in need of healing prayers. And I turn to our live stream. As we teach this line from the new Misha Berach, you can go ahead and put in the names of your loved ones who you're saying healing prayers for tonight. So we're going to just teach you one line of it. You'll catch on the rest, but when it gets to your part, you'll know it. And it goes like this. So, well, let me begin with it. The words are refuah shlema. So you may have heard when you're sick, someone says to you, refuah shlema, a complete healing. May you have a complete healing. So those words, refuah shlema, they go like this.
Refuah shlema.
Now you try it.
Refuah shlema.
Now we're going to teach you one more part. El na refana la.
El na refana la.
Your turn.
El na refana la.
Back to refuah.
Refuah shlema.
One more time.
Refuah shlema.
El na.
El na refana la.
One more time.
El na refana la.
Beautiful. All right. Now you know almost the whole song, except for the Misha Berach part, but you'll get that too. All right. So we're going to say the names of those who are in need of healing prayers. Begin with the names submitted to our office this week.
Nachman Bratbauer, Dr. Alan Herbert Judman, Beverly Aronofsky, Reba Skoll, Orion Miller, Lillian Auspitz, Lou Goldberg, the Walls family, Peril Svia Bad, Dreva Libby, Beverly Levine, Logan Knapp and family, Shoshana Ham, Lori Fletcher, Kim Botwin, Alana Bot Abraham Aliyah, Stu Blumenfeld, Sharna Blumenfeld, Amber Holdorf, Tony Boss Patchell, our friends and family in Medinat Yisrael. I always think, of course, of my sister Dina. Now I turn to you, our community, if you'd like to say the name of someone who is in need of a Misha Berach, simply say their names as my eyes meet yours.
Lindell Cooley.
Beth Goldman. Your other sister Audrey also said, sisters Dina and Lisa. Sam Garfinkel, Vincent Rodriguez, Kim Rodriguez. Chaim Ventura, Annette Aronson, Tyler and Shauna Ramusin, Paul Loudon, Andy Silver, and the hostages and their families.
Refuah Shalema. Refuah Shalema.
May they all be healed. We rise now for our prayer of adornment, of our prayer to remind ourselves that it is up to us to change the world. It's up to us to call ourselves to task, to sing what's good and true, to bring about redemption. It's what we were free to do. For what's the point of being here if we're not moved to change our ways? Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to give our praise. We are carrying the stories of the ones who came before. What stories will be told of us when we are here no more? We commit ourselves to action. It brings meaning to our days. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. It's up to us to own the vision. We are an answer to a call. It's up to us to live the words we speak for the benefit of all. It's up to us to bow down deeply. There's a broken world to raise. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. Aleinu l'shabeach. It's time to live our praise. Va'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. We think of those now who are no longer with us. If you're watching on the live stream, please submit the names of those you are thinking of for Kaddish prayers. Those who sow in tears, will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears, will reap in joy. It's the song of the dreamers. From the dark place it grows, like a flower in the desert, the oasis of our souls. Come back where we belong. You who hear our longing cries, our mouths, our lips are filled with song. You can see it from our tear-filled eyes. Those who sow in tears, will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears, will reap in joy.
So we say Kaddish for Peggy Titans, Retta Joy Resnick, Anthony Roachford, Irina Molaski, Mary Regina Sell, Liam Walls, Helen Saporin, Gertrude Ginsburg. We recall the yortzites of Addie Fox Korn, Edna Krasenstein, Edna Goldstein, Myra Rosenberg, Ann Wasserman, Abraham Nash, Francis Maggio, Abe Saltzman, Milton Sturman, Libby Spector, Martin Wolstein, Zachary Morin, Alfred Butwinick, Ella Sundelson, Joshua Kolodner, Ida Ruth Coed, Jack Fritkin, Rachel A. Cherry, Sonia Mae Foster, David Kadish, Terry Kallick, Theodore Fine, Irene Schultz, Zhao, Alan Joseph Martin, Mo Cohen, and Jeffrey Smith. If you'd like to say the name of a loved one who was not mentioned for Kaddish or yortzeit, please simply stand and say their name.
Bakaba Springer, Eli Berger, Larry Grumberg, Roberta Tillinger. We rise and say Kaddish prayer for all those and all those who have no one to say Kaddish for them.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. B'agalav zman kariv v'imru amen. Yeheshmei rabba mevorach le'olam omeil maya. Yet barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekusha b'richu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush bechata v'nechemata. Damiram b'yalma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shamai v'chayim. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Those who sow in tears will reap in joy.
You can be seated. We have a lot of things coming up, which obviously the high holidays, and I'm pretty grateful that they're a little bit late this year. Not really late, but it feels late. First, we have to have Elul, the month of Elul that the rabbi was teaching us about. So, I don't know, was it a few years ago, or was it like post-pandemic, but we still didn't want to be inside with each other, so we had to plan things outside. And I realized, oh, my new house has a pool. That sounds cool, Elul by the pool. And so we started a thing,
cool.
Elul by the pool.
How cool.
It's how cool, Elul by the pool. Some of you have signed up. I got the RSVPs.
Not at school.
Not at school or shul. It's like a Dr. Seuss book now.
Dr. Seuss, right. It's a Dr. Seuss Elul.
Shout out for the
You're
Cat in the
there.
Hat
Not on it
podcast I've been listening to with Emmett. It's very good. Anyway, I digress. Elul in the pool, or at the, no, not in the pool. What did I say?
By
the
the
pool.
At?
By the pool. It's a reflective time as the sun is setting. It's beautiful outside. You have a partial view of the city. It's very nice. And so I hope you will partake in it. I'll have snacks and drinks, and we'll have it's a ceremony of sorts, but it's one that you participate in more so than a service. And so I hope you'll join us. We're also going to have Deidre Perry, our heart math specialist, who does our Lovelock program with me, is going to be there. So we're going to introduce you to that for this year. So if you didn't come to Lovelock last year, we're going to offer it monthly. It's in our sanctuary on the bima, all the lights off. I can't even explain it. You have to just show up to understand, but it's meditative. You can lay on the floor. You can bring your yoga mat. It's very much open to whatever you want it to be, but it's very cool. So if you just feel like you really need a deep breath right now, come to Elul by the pool, come to the Lovelock series. You will be glad you did. But you do have to RSVP to get my address. So there's that. Also, that's September 4th. It's a Wednesday night. September 7th, we have a program here in the social hall that Becky Guidry has been working very hard on, along with Cindy Jensen and our social action committee, to put together a really great program for you. We'll talk about reproductive rights. We'll talk about voting rights, how they tie to Jewish values. There will also be snacks. I know that's important to people. And we want you to come because we don't want to talk about it to ourselves. So please join us for that. You get to hear from Rabbi Olshine. You'll get to hear from me. And you'll get to have your voices heard as well. So this is a good way for us to be socially active in our Jewish community. And that is September 7th at 4 p.m. 4 p.m.
Not for women only. Not
It's a
for women
Saturday,
only.
right?
It's not for, obviously it's not for women
Well, no,
only.
It's not obvious. You should
Is it not
know.
obvious?
Mm-mm. Let them know. It's for everybody.
When they hear my spiel, they'll understand it's not
Yes.
for women only. No, it is for all peoples. Okay, so Sunday school this Sunday. If you missed it last week and you thought you were still on summer vacation, you are not. Please come back to Sunday school. We missed you. And any other announcements that need to be made that weren't already made? No? Maybe? Thank yous are important. Thank you to Rabbi Axelrod for his beautiful Elul reflections. I feel like it's been a while since we've had Shabbat in the round together. And thank you to Glory for the beautiful harmonies, as well as Maya and wherever Marietta. Oh, there she is, Marietta. And of course, thank you to Brad and John for their beautiful guitar playing. We may have a new guitarist or two. or just one or two. I don't know. For the next, I'll introduce you after. So thank you, and thank you for sitting in our inner circle, because it's a cool place to be. And we want to thank our staff who are on tonight. Paul was checking people in. He doesn't get enough praise for that. Our ushers, who were giving you great directions on the Cedar Room on which one to take. Of course, Lee and our security for making sure that we have Nosh and are all set up and are safe. So, and Alex on sound. How do I forget? I can't see him, and so.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yes. No, not out of mind.
Definitely not out of mind.
Thank you, Alex,
Ever.
for helping us to be heard. All right, our Kiddush and Motzi. So if you, I don't know, let's see. If you have, I don't know, an anniversary this month, should we do that? Anniversary?
What month is it?
Anniversary this month? It's August. Then you come on up and have Kiddush and Motzi. Anybody? You do.
My anniversary.
Yay! How many years?
42.
Yeah,
We're 40,
like newly married.
but not.
August 29th, 42 years.
Wow.
All right, so nobody else has an anniversary
You
this
win.
month. So let's see. Hebrew, if you're going to Hebrew school on Sunday, as a teacher or a
Oh yeah, you know.
student.
You know. I'm there. Get there.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Oh, and then there's Dell. Big thank you to Dell, our shamus Dell. Baruch atah. And we pray, may there be peace in our world. Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom. Bimroma. Oseh Shalom. Bimroma. Hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu. Chad, shtayim, shalosh, arba. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimroma. Shabbat shalom. I just realized there's a lot of new members, so maybe I'll call you up for Kiddush and Motzi next week.
Thank you for returning the prayer books over yonder.
If you have a sheet music book, put it on the one closest to the door. We'll see if that works. Thank you to Max and Haley for putting together these beautiful Sederim.